Alright, so today guys, I'm updating you on what is happening with my university exams, because right now is obviously a crazy period of life. It's a crazy period to be in any industry or education, and last video I was a bit clueless about how everything in regards to my exams and getting my final degree grade is going to work out. So for those of you that don't know me or my channel, subscribe now, but I study economics and finance at the University of York. Basically, this whole corona thing has meant that my exams have been moved online. Normally all my exams would be in an exam hall and they'll be 3 to 4 hours long. I would sit there, I'd write down on a piece of paper my answers, I'd have a calculator, and that would be it. But since corona has disrupted life and you can't have a social gathering of more than 2 people now, exams have had to move online. Now the problem with online exams is, how do you prevent cheating? How do you prevent collusion? There's no way to ensure people stay in the time frame, are honest and stuff like that, right? So what the university have done over the last few weeks, they've come up with a plan on what they're going to do for exams and how they're going to work. So today's video is going to be broken down into firstly what's happening, and secondly safety nets. Safety nets? Mad. Just mad. So to explain what is happening, I'm going to get up the email that my department sent me today on Wednesday. Yeah, if you want a Student Vlogs phone wallet, go get one now, £1 only, bargain. And if you're looking for proof that I go to University of York, here it is. So that is me. At the time of this photo, I'm pretty sure my nose was broken, but anyway. So let me read this email to all third year / undergraduate degree economics joint degree and PPE school students. This is to confirm that all third year economics exam next term will be 24 hours open book. This means that once an exam paper is released, you will have 24 hours to submit the exam script back to the department. In completing the exam, you'll be allowed to access books, notes, and other course material. That is the same throughout the whole of the UK. Every university is doing this. But here's the bit I'm not too sure if other universities are doing, but York is, or York Economics is. And listen, I'm super grateful about this next bit, but it sounds too good to be true. We would like to emphasize that although each exam window will be 24 hours to allow for different time zones and stuff, we expect the time students spend on each exam and the length of the answers to be commensurate with the normal closed exam equivalent. I mean, they could have just said the same, and we would like to reassure you that in terms of structure, content, and general level of difficulty, each new 24-hour open book exam will be the same as you would be expecting in the normal closed exam for that module. Is that mad, or is that just me? So to get this straight, right, I'm now having the same exam as I would have had, except now I've got 24 hours to do it. I've got access to all of my my lecture notes, all of my lectures, all of my seminars, all of my seminar answers, the internet, maths, calculators. You do have to wonder, is it like, can it go wrong? Touch wood, of course, wood here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's roll this clip of my structure and regulation. Downside to this is that I'm still struggling along with my dissertation, and it makes it even worse that I chose a dissertation knowing I could have had an easy exam potentially now. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but you know what I mean, it sounds like it's going to be easy. So that is the confirmation of what is happening with my university exams to get my degree. I think they were like, you know what, everybody's going to cheat, everybody's going to use their lecture notes. It is what it is. They said explicitly they want us to take exams to give some sort of validation towards the degree, which is fair enough, but I'm not sure how much validation deep down it carries now that we just, I don't know. So like for me, in terms of, obviously like I just want to recognize here that horrendous situation, very bad situation, but in terms of university life for me, although it sucks that the library's closed and every gym's closed and stuff, I haven't missed out on any teaching, and now my exams have become easier. I mean, and then secondly, a safety net. Now basically all the universities across the UK are implementing, well I hope they are, if not let's start a petition and get that happening, because it's unfair if some are and some aren't. They're implementing a safety net, which basically means that on most cases you can't get worse than your current average grade. Now I think it differs for different universities, but York haven't done it yet, but I know Sheffield, Exeter, they've got like a a no detriment policy, which means, say for whatever reasons you did really badly in these exams coming up, the lowest you would get would be your current average. And I think it's fair, I think it's a great policy, and it does take a lot of the burden and stress off in a stressful time already of exams. York are bringing out their safety net this week. Hopefully it's the same as Exeter. I mean, if any universities is different from Exeter, then that's just not fair, so we'll definitely be lobbying that if that's true. But yeah, that is what a safety net is. That is pure gas, like that is, the safety net changes the game. Sideshow, oh yeah, look at this. Alright, so we're starting a no sideburns challenge. If you want to be part of this challenge, leave your Instagram down below. I'll tag you in the challenge, post a story of no sideburns, nominate 3 friends, let's get it going. You see, I can't tell if this looks ridiculous. I was feeling in like a spontaneous mood for TikTok, and I did this. So yeah, and then finally, I was talking last week about how I had my dissertation presentation where I had to go up, give a brief summary of what I've learned so far, and etc, etc. Basically, aced the presentation, got like 80%. It was only worth 15%, so it's really easy to do well in it, and it kind of averages out my my awful research proposal combined with that presentation grade equals like a 2-1, so I'm saved for the average thing. Thank goodness if that's how it works. But overall, my dissertation is absolutely screwed. I'm not getting... Basically, the results I have, I can't make the variables in status significant. If I do make the variable significant, the number I want to see on the coefficient of the dummy variable, which tells me how much change in yearly government spending there is way too high. So I'm just heavily screwed, basically. And no matter what anybody says, an economics dissertation is an econometrics project, which I had no clue I was doing an econometrics project. I would never have picked this. Absolute scam. Absolute scam. That is a bit sad. It's a bit annoying. I'm doing about 4 hours work a day. I'm pushing forward for the grind. I was like, you know what? I'm not doing anything else other than YouTube videos, a few productive bits and bobs here, running. I've got so much done already in this space, and I was like, I could just, with this safety net, take a 2-1, or I could get on the grind and push. Very unlikely that I'll get it, but push for a first. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna push for a first. I mean, if I get a first, it will be the biggest miracle since Jesus came. I'm not even joking. Maybe I am joking. That is the exams update, following on from my last video. I mean, I've got plenty of videos coming soon. I'm gonna do one about investing in this time period. I'm gonna do one about day in the life of Corona revision. I mean, is that a thing? Yeah, I guess. If you want to see if I get a first, if you want to see what happens with the exams in the end, hell, I might even live stream me doing my exam. That would be a bit mad. Should I do that? That would be fucking mad. Yo, I think I might live stream doing my exam. I'll put it in a future video, but if this video gets enough support and likes, I'll definitely try and live stream one of my exams. That will go down in study YouTube history, I guarantee it. I'm doing it. But then again, I don't want to compromise my grade. Listen, just subscribe. I may live stream my exam. Plenty of good content coming soon. GCSEs and A-levels cancelled. You man, if you got bad mock grades, peak. Back in my day, mocks and that sort of thing didn't mean anything. Now, everybody's going to be banging A-stars and mocks and everything like that. Nines. Nines? Is it nines? Yeah, everybody. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure you subscribe. I'm starting to look like Sideshow Bob because I washed my hair. And right, ladies and gents, I'm in the edit of the video right now, and I figured that as part of this, boring period of life, I could invite you to come on a challenge that I'm on, and that is to run 50k in the month of April. Today's the 2nd. I've already done 5k. If you have the Nike running app, add me. It's not sponsored, but add me on the app. Get on my leaderboard. Let's all do 50k challenge if you like running. If you want to walk it, if you want to jog it, if you want to max out on PB every time, let's get it done. Let's do it. 50k, let's do it. No, but I figured it's running 50k is quite a bit. It's a lot, and it's a good achievement. And running is one of the only things and only sports that you can still do. So if you want to get on this challenge, add me on the app. And remember, guys, the no sideburns challenge is also still going strong. Tag your friends. Alright, ladies and gents, if I score a goal, which is this window, you got to like and subscribe, notifications on. That's it, like, subscribe, let's get it.
All up in my head, that's how I behave. Passing up the same, waking up the same. All up in my head, that's just how I behave.